This is two-time Olympian runner Nick Symmonds, and here he's attempting to complete the Army physical fitness test. And this is me. Oh, come on, you can do a better introduction than that. That's better. This is me attempting the same Army physical fitness test. In today's video, we're going to determine whether or not I can outperform an Olympian athlete in the Army physical fitness test. Guys, hi, hello, and welcome back to another Cure Boredom at Home Challenge video. Now in today's video, obviously I'm going to be conducting or attempting the Army physical fitness test. But what does that consist of? Well, I'm here to tell you. It's exactly max amount of push-ups in 2 minutes, max amount of sit-ups in 2 minutes, as well as an all-out 2-mile run, maxing out your top speed in order to get the quickest time possible. Now, at the end of today's video, I'm going to be compiling my results with the results of retired Olympian Nick Symmonds, and we're going to see whether or not I can beat Nick Symmonds, retired Olympian runner at the Army physical fitness test. Guys, let's get into today's video. Over here, we have the timer. I'm going to set it for 2 minutes and 5 seconds because it's going to take me about 5 seconds to set up. In post, we'll be able to put a timer to the video and see exactly how many push-ups I did in 2 minutes. Without further ado, I believe it's time to begin. As you can see here, I'm trying to pace myself as best as I can because I don't want to just go ahead and exert too much energy in the beginning and then not have enough energy to complete the maximum amount of reps towards the end. Guys, looking back at this footage, I am pleased with the overall form. You can see I'm keeping a straight line from my shoulders down to my heels, and I'm completing each rep going completely up and down with my chest to the floor. These are textbook push-ups. Those of you who are familiar with the Army physical fitness test know that I would have been disqualified right here because I put my knees on the floor. You cannot put your knees on the floor during the push-up portion of the Army physical fitness test. You have to remain upright with your hands on the ground and your feet on the ground. That being said, well, when I was watching Nick Symmonds' YouTube video of him completing this challenge, he did the same thing, so I thought that it was okay. I didn't realize at the time that I couldn't do this. Then I started looking at the comments in Nick's video, and I realized that he would have been disqualified around the same time. I think he did 30 push-ups and then put his knees on the ground. So all of this is to be taken with a grain of salt. You know, I'm not actually attempting to pass the Army physical fitness test here. What I'm trying to do is just compare my results with Nick Symmonds. "55, 30 seconds remaining, 55, I just need 10 more. So important to note here, I wasn't actually at 55 push-ups. I've only accomplished 50 at this point. However, I lost count in my head somewhere along the way. This is 55. It's getting really difficult at this point, as you can see from how I'm straining. I really want to hit 60, and I just made it. That's first set of the challenges is complete. 60, I believe it was 65 push-ups. We have to go back and look whether or not I did it within the time frame. But I think that was 65. My arms hurt. I can't even get up. How do I get up? Okay, we are set up and ready to go for the sit-up portion of this challenge. Am I too close to the camera? Over here we have the timer, blah, 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 everything self-explanatory. 2 minutes sit-ups. Let's see how many I could do. Shall we? Now, similar to the push-up portion of the Army physical fitness test, there are requirements and rules, and you can be disqualified for sit-ups. I actually didn't read all of the fine print in the Army Physical Fitness test before performing this, so technically I would have been disqualified because your hands are supposed to go behind your head. Apparently that makes the sit-up harder. I just looked at Nick's video and copied what he did, assuming that his team of YouTube experts would have looked at the Army Physical Fitness guidelines and regulations, but I was wrong. So live and learn, and next time I do this test, I will make sure to do it correctly in order to not be disqualified.
60.
I can tell by my face here that it's actually getting quite difficult to perform the last 10 reps, but I am not going to give up. I have a goal in my head. I know what number I need to beat in order to beat Nick, and that's what I'm going for.
68.
Oh, look who it is.
Cameo from Milton. 70. Woo! Stop it. 70, I think. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and check. I believe that was 70. It's so hot in here. That actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. I believe now it's time for one last thing. The 2-mile run.
Okay guys, so we just arrived at the track. It's approximately 5:30 and I just realized that I didn't charge my Apple Watch last night, so I have 10% battery, so we got to just jump into this thing. 2 miles around the track. I'm gonna give it all I got. Let's see whether or not I can beat an Olympian athlete. I can't, I know I can't, but I'm gonna give it all I got and we'll see how far off I am from his time. Okay, let's do this. My Apple Watch did in fact die on the last lap. So I don't know what the results were, but I'll put them on the screen now so you can tell, or so you know what the results were. It's very hot, 86 degrees, August, New York. My watch is dead, very dead. Who knows what the score was? It's not really about keeping score though, it's about putting yourself through agony and discomfort for the greater good of YouTube. It's hot. All right. As I attempt to cool off here, I just wanted to go over the results of the run. So as I said, my Apple Watch died at 13 minutes and 37 seconds, and I was at 1 mile, 0.86. So my average pace was 7 minutes and 18 seconds. My second mile would have been 7 minutes and 25 seconds according to the data that the watch collected. So disregard the 13 minutes and 37 seconds and the 1.86 miles. It was 2 miles and it would have taken me a total of 14 minutes and 37 seconds to complete. Can you see how much sweat is on my face? I can't open my eyes because the sweat that's falling into my eyeballs, it burns. That was really tough. This was not an easy challenge. I also don't run, which I think I mentioned in earlier videos. Try not to run, it's too much stress on the ligaments and the joints. I want to live to 160. How am I gonna do that if I run every day? Ride a bicycle, that's what I say. It's easier and it's better for you. I'm not an expert, so don't quote me. All right. I think now would be a good time to throw some numbers on the screen and let you know, the viewer, how I fared. I don't like that word, fared. How I did. Let you, the viewer, know how I did. Let you, the viewer, see the results. That's what I meant to say. Ah, my eyeballs. The salt in my eyeballs. First, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Nick's overall score. This is actually taken from his YouTube video. So he's 36 years old. In the push-up challenge, he completed 55. In the sit-up challenge, he completed 56. And the 2-mile run, he crushed it with 11 minutes and 54 seconds. This would give him an overall score of 255. Now we're going to take a look at my score, putting in my age of 33. Push-ups, I did 60. Sit-ups, I did 70, and for the 2-mile run, I completed it in 14 minutes and 37 seconds. Now let's go ahead and calculate my score, and my final score, to my surprise, actually was 10 points higher than Nick's because of my overall push-ups and sit-ups. Granted, the 2-mile run, I was slower, but the overall score was higher. When looking at both test results side by side, you can see how I ended up with a higher overall score. My push-ups and my sit-ups got me to where I needed to be in order to get a higher final score, even though my 2-mile run was significantly slower than Nick's. And guys, that is going to do it for today's Cure Boredom at Home Challenge video. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Guys, as always, keep busy, stay healthy, be happy, and I will see you in the next one.